Welcome to Alouette Lake. This spectacular scenery is found in Golden Ears Provincial Park. It is about an hour and 20 minutes drive from downtown Vancouver and a 55 minutes drive from Surrey. Golden Ears was named after the Twin Peaks that is located on the north of Maple Ridge. Golden Ears offers trails surrounded by tall trees for hiking, scenic parks for family picnics, campgrounds by the lake for camping, beaches and creeks for water activities, and magnificent views of the mountains. Here's a map of Alouette Lake on Google Map. There are 3 beaches in the section of the lake: the North Beach, Campers Beach, and the South Beach. And in the summer, we visited the North Beach.
Hi. Hey. Boy.
There is parking not too far away from the beach. It is free to park, but you do need to make a reservation on BC Park's website before visiting Alouette Lake. Reserve either an AM, a PM, or an all-day pass. It also says here on their website that there are no first-come, first-serve available. This is to manage the traffic at the park. Before reaching the lake is a pass checkpoint where you will be required to present your day-use pass. After presenting your day-use pass, proceed to drive on Golden Ears Parkway Road. And after about 10 minutes, you will come across this bridge in which you will need to cross to get to the parking lot. Once you've crossed this bridge, continue to drive along Golden Ears Parkway Road and you will see to your left the Gold Creek parking lot. There's a pit toilet over here, and I believe there's one right over here in between the first and second aisle of parking. We've made it to Golden Ears. We parked our car, walked towards the path we came from, and made a right on Golden Ears Parkway. And to our left, we see the slightly abused but informative signage. It reads, North Beach Trail, the trail that leads you to the North Beach. It also says there's no camping, no campfire, no horseback riding, no cycling, and no smoking allowed. Once our brain has sucked in all that useful information, we immediately entered the trail. What a pretty forest! We saw trees with astronomic heights and their flourishing branches, and we also saw all kinds of plants that varied in height and class. But the only life form I could recognize was a fern. I think those were ferns. We'll maybe have to go back and confirm. All along our journey to the beach, we could see Gold Creek to our right. This trail is a super easy 15 to 20 minute hike. A short journey that took us a little longer to hike because we took our very sweet time enjoying the beautifully shaped, thriving ferns and appreciating the very tall, graceful trees that we know nothing about. Along the trail, we saw a little passage that leads to Evans Creek. We walked down and wow! Look at this beautiful emerald water! We took this opportunity to take a million videos and photos. There, I posted just one. After taking some videos and photos, we walked back up to the trail and continued our short journey to the North Beach. The trail is gravel ground, mostly flat, with some tree roots sticking out of the ground. And here we are. We made it to the North Beach. Just a quick note, there are 2 pit toilets and some garbage bins near the area. You'll see it just before you reach the beach. So we are on the right side of the beach, and this is the beautiful scenic view. And now we are right somewhere in the center of the beach. We went from right to center, then next to the left side of the beach. We really wanted to capture all areas of the beach, but before we head over to the left side of the beach, here is what the surrounding looks like. Lively trees providing us fresh air, and dry gravel land for us to stand on, rest our personal belongings, and enjoy the spectacular views. Say hi.
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 Hey.
Now on to the other side of the beach. We walked over to the corner, made a left, and saw this. What breathtaking views! We decided to spend the rest of our day here. There weren't many people around on this day, so we had this whole area to ourselves, like our own private beach. The water was clear but too cold for us to swim in, so my daughter entertained herself transferring some rocks back and forth and building homes made of rocks for the teeny tiny fish in the water that caught her immediate attention. The beach is covered in gravel with small to large size rocks. Be sure to wear proper swimming shoes. I was barefoot the entire time we were at the beach, and it can get really painful without water shoes on. While at the beach, we saw a few planes that appeared to be float plane tours. As it turns out, there is a small private airport in Langley that offers float plane tours in BC. Fort Langley Air is the name of the airport, and I'm guessing that's where the planes were flying from. According to their website, they tour Golden Ears Provincial Park, Garibaldi Mountains, and much more. With that being said, be cautious when flying a drone. Know the rules and regulations for flying drones. We also saw some boats. I'm not too sure if you can see them in this video. On our way back, we decided to stop on the north end of Evans Creek to take a million more photos and videos. Look at this water. Amazing! Hi.
Hi.
Isn't that pretty?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. See you later. We're back on the North Beach Trail heading to our car. You can hear people by the creek. We saw these good-looking pair of enormous trees on our way to the beach and decided to take some photographs before we headed back. I'm not an ecologist, but it states on the BC Parks website that you will find a forest of western hemlock, western red cedar, and Douglas fir trees in Golden Ears. I'm not too sure what type of trees these were, but I read somewhere that there's a way to tell by looking at the needles on the branches. We made one final stop here at Gold Creek before continuing our way back. That's the bridge we had to cross to get to the parking lot. There are plenty of things you can do here. You can sit on a rock and enjoy the view of this well-structured bridge. You can stand and admire the different forms of rocks. You can stare at the gravel with your eyes. You can play with sand and rocks like what my daughter's doing, or play with water. We took not one, not two, but 3 photos because we like the signage so much. Look at the smiles on our faces. This signage has an effect. We were all smiles even after a long, tiring, but enjoyable day. If you visit BC Park's website, you will find some useful information on Golden Ears Park. There's information on safety, responsible recreation, reservation policies. They also have maps and brochures, information on camping, and so much more. You can also search Google for additional information. I hope this video provided you with useful information in planning your visit to Alouette Lake in Golden Ears.